Hey there, it's the King Cole, and let's sit down and have a cup of coffee or tea while we talk about the influencer trap that we tend to fall into. In order for an influencer to make money, they have to advertise things. So either on YouTube, see them promote on maybe like Instagram certain products that they get money from those sponsorships. It is okay to make money that way, but problem about it is the trap of how it makes us feel. So let's say, look at the Kardashians, like Kylie Jenner, so many followers and so many people, like young girls looking up to her, men that find her attractive. There's so many influencers getting surgery done to look a certain way because they know if I look this way, I'm going to get way more followers. And that's where I think the toxicity starts, where the influencer and the followers turn into a kind of victim of this endless cycle of those beauty standards and all these other things. It doesn't have to be that way, and I will tell you how I got out of that trap of thinking I'm not enough and I need all these products and all these clothes to look a certain way. So let's get a little bit deeper into that. When people create new products, they also create new problems that weren't there before. And that's why there are so many products, especially for women, to wear them or to put on this lotion because that way your stretch marks or, certain parts of your body look better because you need to look that way in order to be attractive. That's why I think self-love is so important and self-acceptance. And it's so hard in this world, especially if you have social media, to really accept you for who you are while also seeing other people that might feel way more attractive. I think that's why social media or Instagram started a feature where you can hide your likes, but you can still see that person's following. I always had like big insecurities about my hair. The way like the texture is weird, it's kind of like wavy, but some strands are like straight and some might be a little bit more curly. Like it's really weird. And usually when I walk around, I only see people that have fully curly hair or fully straight hair, and I've never felt like, I would say I probably have the average kind of hair texture in Europe, but most people that have hair like me, they either straighten it or make it curly or wear it up or something. But like the place that I grew up in, the small city, I always felt like I did not like my hair at all, and most people here wear their hair straight. Then once I came to New York, where there's such a big diversity in people, and you can tell like people have different clothing styles, have different hairstyles, have different ethnicities, and all that mixed together. And if you're exposed to like such a diversity all the time, it's going to make you feel more comfortable being yourself, because you're like, okay, if everyone's different, then no one's the same, and then it's okay to be the way that you are. But most of us experience like growing up in a certain area where you might be the only black person, the only person with curly hair, the only person with a specific religion. A lot of people, will start looking at you weird, and you will start to think like, oh, I'm a problem, or is a problem to be different, or the way that I am. But exposed to like such a diversity, you will not feel the urge that, oh, I need to change something about myself to fit in. And that's what influencers are doing. They market products at you. You want to have clear skin, so get these and that kind of serum, and that way you're going to have clear skin. Mind yourself, a lot of these influencers might already have genetics with good skin. They might eat a lot of good food that's going to give them good skin, because most people, if they always eat junk food and chips and alcohol and stuff like that, that's going to mess up your skin. You could have the best skincare routine, but your diet matters too, because what you put inside, like your body, is showing like, oh, is that like something good and has it like a lot of vitamins, or is it something bad that the body wants to get rid of it, and that way it's showing you by maybe having not the nicest skin. We cannot change our genetics. Like if we have bigger pores, we cannot look like an influencer that seems to have like very small pores or something in their face. And it can be hard if what we have is not fitting in the beauty standard. But it's also important to realize someone out there decided like, oh, this is not okay. And usually, most of the time, it's things that most people have. A lot of people have a lot of like the same issues when there was this trend on TikTok where people would do like their side profile and they're like, oh, my nose has like this little hump on it or something, whatever you call it. People getting surgery, and of course because of that a lot of other like surgeons, like beauty surgeons, are going to make money off of that, of our insecurity. That's why the most feared person in the room is the confident person that doesn't think, oh, I don't need to wear this in order to look attractive because I know what colors suit me, I know what kind of clothes suit me, I know what fits to me, I know the kind of people that I want to attract in my life. That's the most feared person. And most people are followers and follow trends to fit in, but it's like, do you really want to fit in? Like, it's important to ask yourself, is that what I really want? I think that's the part that I think is scary about being an influencer or having a big following, because some people might end up idolizing you or trying to be like you. So I think it's really important to reflect on yourself and see like, okay, what kind of image am I putting out there? And am I telling them like something that I don't even want them to be? There are different kinds of influencers for sure. So I'm not saying like, oh, all influencers are bad, and I don't think influencers are bad in general, but I think a lot of us that follow those people end up having like a wrong image of them and the products that a lot of them promote and the message that they are sending out by getting plastic surgery, maybe themselves. Or that's why I think like it's a mirror, like where the person in front of it, like the influencer and the follower, end up being both being the victim. And at the end of the day, it is the companies that make money off of selling certain products that a lot of people don't even need. Like, I stopped wearing fake lashes and I stopped wearing brand makeup. I just get drugstore makeup, and I think it's doing the job even better. There are so many products that I thought like, if I get this kind of brands, then my makeup is going to look better, because that was the trap that I was in. And those products were pretty expensive. Like, I have these beauty palettes and stuff like that, and it's crazy because compared to my drugstore makeup, the drugstore makeup is way more pigmented. Like, it's staying on my skin. I don't even need like a base or anything. That just made me realize a lot of these products that are expensive, they just have more budget on marketing. So they send out all these palettes to all these influencers, and that way more people are going to trust them. Trust me, there are so many brands, like fitness brands, that send their stuff out to influencers that a lot of people think like, oh, that's like a high quality gym wear kind of stuff. And it has a terrible quality where the logo loses its color after like washing it twice or something. Like, really bad quality, but because all these influencers wear it and they spent so much money on marketing, they are worth so much money, and people are willing to spend that much money too, because they're like, okay, if I'm wearing this, I am cool, I am trendy, and I look like all these other influencers. Because that is the subconscious of us thinking, if we wear these clothes that influencers are wearing, or our favorite rapper, whatever kind of person, that means we are like them. That's what our subconscious thinks, that, okay, they're highly desired and a lot of people look up to them. I want a lot of people to look up to me, so I'm starting to wear these kind of clothes. And that's like an illusion that is not true at all. Like, some other people might see these pants that you're wearing or shirt, be like, oh, we watch the same kind of content or whatever, you know, we might talk about it, it might be nice. But I'm telling you, it is not doing the thing that your subconscious is thinking, and that's why you keep buying all these products, because it doesn't stop. They will keep promoting other stuff because they want to continue making money, and we look up to them thinking like, oh, they have the best skincare routine, they eat the best food, we want the same thing for us. But it's really important to listen to yourself and really reflect on that, what you really want and what truly matters to you, and that you can do so much more with the money that you have by not falling into these traps that keep telling you you need to buy here or there's a discount here. These are all mental traps, especially like discount things. That way we feel like, oh, we saved so much money, now we can buy even more. It's kind of like the cashback credit cards in the States. They tell you like, oh, we will match you this amount of money, and you know, you will get 5% cashback and stuff. So people end up spending more money that they even want to spend, and it's not like you're getting more money back. So they just give you that money because they have the information where you go shopping, and maybe the ads that end up showing up on your phone. I don't even know, but that's why I'm saying we tend to fall for all these traps and all these people just want our money. And it's important to really see what you really truly want to spend your money on that's giving you benefits, like traveling, experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, going to events, crafting something with your hands, investing, seeing the money that you spend on yourself as a kind of investment and not a waste of products that just clutter up your space. And at the end of the day, you're like, oh wow, I bought these glasses because Kylie Jenner has them, but it doesn't even matter, or it doesn't change the way you look just because you're wearing the same clothes. I think it's that trap of wanting to be desired and having people look up to us, you know? That's what influencers want. They want to grow their following, and you know, they look up to other influencers that have even more followers. And then the people on top look up to, you know, the people that are even more on top. And we look up to, you know, smaller influencers. And it's just an endless cycle of thinking we are not enough. And because we think we are not enough, we spend so much more money. And especially on women, like we're told on social media, all these different kinds of platforms, how we're supposed to look like, how we're supposed to talk, how we're supposed to eat, or what we're supposed to eat, and what we should do with our body, and that men don't like this and that. And based on that, you know, a lot of people feel insecure. They're like, oh, I need to get surgery, I need to wear these clothes, I need to use these products for my hair or else it doesn't look good. My hair doesn't look good enough, my hair is too short, I need wigs. Like there is so many, I need extensions, like so many things that we think we need so people look up to us. And that's not true at all. It's just really by showing our true personality. Well, there might be a lot of people that reject us for being ourselves, but there are also people out there that love us for that, and they will appreciate us for that, and we will appreciate them for liking us for our true selves. And it's like vice versa. That's why I'm saying life has so many beautiful things to offer, and I think especially on social media we have such a big impact on how we feel about ourselves depending on who we follow. And it's important to always look through them and try to declutter people that are dragging you down. Sometimes that's even your friends that might make mean comments about something about you because they have an insecurity. And it's okay to also unfollow your friends in real life, on social media. It's hard, but the result is way better. It's like you say no to them, but you're saying yes to yourself. You're saying yes to your life and your vision. And that's way more important than being a people pleaser. Try to make everyone happy, but end up making yourself sad or disappointed because you didn't end up doing what that dream inside of you was. I don't want you to fall into that trap of thinking but you don't need as much makeup as you think you do. Like I used to wear fake lashes all the time, to the point where I was like, I think it looks way better naturally with like mascara on. I'm just feeling okay with my hair texture now. I don't need to go to the hairdresser all the time. I don't need to spend so much money now, and I'm feeling happier, and now I have more money to use on traveling or doing things that truly matter to me. And I just want to bring out that message and hope you understand and not fall for that trap anymore of getting all these products that just don't benefit us in our life. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.